In our society, there are a lot of stereotypes about what makes a real man. Some people might think it's about being tough, aggressive, or dominant. But according to the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, there are much deeper and more meaningful qualities that define a truly evolved man. In this video, we'll explore the 8 signs of a real man as outlined in this book. Sign 1. A real man takes responsibility for his own life. One of the most important signs of a real man is his ability to take responsibility for his own life. This means that he doesn't blame others for his problems, but instead takes ownership of them and works to find solutions. A real man understands that he is the architect of his own life, and he doesn't wait for someone else to solve his problems for him. For example, let's say a real man is unhappy with his job. Instead of blaming his boss or co-workers, he takes action to change the situation. He may start networking, apply for a new job, or take steps to improve his skills so he can advance in his current role. Whatever the case may be, he understands that he is the one who needs to take action to create the life he wants. Sign 2. A real man is focused on his purpose. Another sign of a real man is that he is focused on his purpose in life. He has a clear understanding of what he wants to achieve and is constantly working towards that goal. This purpose could be anything from starting a business to raising a family. But whatever it is, he is committed to it and puts in the necessary effort to make it a reality. For example, let's say a real man's purpose is to start his own business. He spends his spare time researching the market, developing a business plan, and networking with potential clients and partners. He understands that success doesn't come overnight and is willing to put in the hard work to achieve his goals. Sign 3. A real man is emotionally resilient. Emotional resilience is another important sign of a real man. This means that he is able to handle life's ups and downs without losing his cool or getting overwhelmed. He understands that life is unpredictable and that setbacks and failures are a natural part of the journey. For example, let's say a real man experiences a setback in his career. Instead of becoming discouraged or giving up, he sees it as an opportunity to learn and grow. He reflects on what he could have done differently, takes any necessary steps to improve, and keeps moving forward. Sign 4. A real man communicates honestly and openly. Communication is key in any relationship, and a real man knows this. He is able to communicate honestly and openly with those around him, expressing his thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or rejection. This means that he is able to have difficult conversations with his partner or colleagues, and is willing to listen to their feedback and ideas. For example, let's say a real man is having a disagreement with his partner. Instead of getting defensive or shutting down, he listens to her perspective and expresses his own in a calm and respectful manner. He understands that open and honest communication is the key to a healthy relationship, and he's willing to put in the effort to make it work. Sign 5. A real man is physically fit and takes care of his health. Physical fitness and health are important aspects of masculinity, and a real man takes care of his body. This means that he exercises regularly, eats a healthy diet, and takes care of his mental health as well. He understands that taking care of himself is not only good for his own well-being, but it also sets an example for others around him. For example, let's say a real man goes to the gym regularly, eats a balanced diet, and takes time for self-care activities such as meditation or yoga. He understands that these habits are essential for maintaining his physical and mental health, and he encourages those around him to do the same. Sign 6. A real man is sexually aware and respectful. Sexuality is another important aspect of masculinity, and a real man is aware of his own desires and needs. However, he also understands the importance of consent and respect in sexual relationships. He communicates openly and honestly with his partners and is willing to listen to their boundaries and preferences. For example, let's say a real man is in a sexual relationship with someone. He communicates openly with his partner about his desires and preferences, but he also listens to their needs and boundaries. He understands that sexual relationships are about mutual respect and pleasure, and he makes sure that both partners feel comfortable and satisfied. Sign 7. A real man is confident and assertive. Confidence and assertiveness are important traits for any man, and a real man embodies these qualities. He is self-assured and confident in his abilities, and he is not afraid to speak his mind or stand up for himself and others. He understands that confidence and assertiveness are key to achieving success in all areas of life. For example, let's say a real man is in a business meeting where someone is trying to take advantage of him. He asserts himself and stands up for his own interests, while also respecting the other person's boundaries. He understands that being confident and assertive is not about being aggressive or domineering, but rather about being respectful and self-assured. Sign 8. A real man is committed to personal growth. Finally, a real man is committed to personal growth and development. He is always looking for ways to improve himself, whether that's through learning new skills, developing new habits, or seeking out new experiences. He understands that personal growth is a lifelong journey, and he is willing to put in the work to become the best version of himself. For example, let's say a real man is interested in learning a new language. He sets a goal for himself to practice every day, finds a tutor or language exchange partner, and tracks his progress over time. He understands that personal growth requires dedication and commitment, but he also knows that the rewards are well worth it. The 8 signs of a real man outlined in the book, The Way of the Superior Man, are all about embodying the best qualities of masculinity. A real man takes responsibility for his own life, is focused on his purpose, is emotionally resilient, communicates honestly and openly, takes care of his physical and mental health, is sexually aware and respectful, is confident and assertive, and is committed to personal growth. By embodying these qualities, any man can become the best version of himself and live a fulfilling life. If you want to know more about this topic, you can buy the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida by following the link given below in the description. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.